Peace, love, wholeness, divine love chosen. Welcome back to the channel. If you're seeing this, that means this message is for you. So go ahead and receive it as it resonates. If it don't, just let it fly and keep it pushing, y'all. Listen, I'm moving things around, and once I do, I'll be back up on my desk. And it's the winter time, okay? So it's cold near my window, so I had to move a lot of things around. But we got Yama coming out first with awakening, gratitude. We got humor and pride. I hope y'all are doing well and taking care of yourselves. We got humor and pride coming out next. Let's see. Let's get right into the message because I don't know how long we got. All right. And we got self-esteem before my camera shuts off. But gratitude. Listen, I did record a video yesterday, but I did record a video yesterday, but I got it on private. Spirit told me to put it on private. But yeah, so a lot of y'all could be going through an awakening at this time, okay? Deep transformations. All right. Embracing the awakening that you're going through. I feel like there could be some people in your energy who carry a lot of pride, right? Carry a lot of ego. And your ancestors is in the energy just humored, right? Humored by it. Humored by the egomaniatrics that folks, are what you would call engulfed in, and like um and masked by, right? Controlled by in this matrix realm. And then we got self-esteem coming out. One second. Yeah, y'all. So yeah, we got self-esteem here, right? Spirit is in an energy where you're in this energy where you're rooted, okay? And you're knowingness and who you are, all right? You have these special gifts, right? You are a seer. You've been blessed. So you can see things, ahead of time, right? And just be rooted in your inner knowing, no matter what type of outside sources is trying to get in your way or impede you, right? We are going to pull some channel messages today but yeah, basically, what was I gonna say? Yeah, you could be having dreams lately where it's being illuminated, the folks that's stealing your energy. Earlier when I was pulling cards, I wasn't recording it, but I was pulling some cards. One of the cards had that I had pulled was nostalgia, right? And old energies, right? Karmic family energies could be coming up in the energy. Um, Basically, spirit wants to test you. Basically, they could be in the energy, still playing on your energy, of course, but also spirit wants to basically, spirit is testing your resolve, right? How you're able to still handle those situations without allowing it to consume your present. All right. Okay, so I'm shuffling these channel messages. The first one that came out is these three popped out. Okay, we got initials W. Okay, it could be a jealous ex in your energy, Sagittarius. Okay, they paid somebody to attack you, but instead that person is attracted to you. All right. Let's see what else is coming out. Okay. This foundation's crumbling for trying to attack you. Okay. Alright, we got demons coming out. Alright, running. It's because it's time to walk away. Okay, it's time to walk away from those who are running. Okay, they stopped in their tracks for whatever they trying to send your way, whatever they trying to them trying to come towards you with ill will, them trying to be wicked in your energy. They are stopped in their tracks. These demons, their foundations is crumbling for trying to attack you. They are watching you from afar, or watching you in their car if they have that ability, right? Ableness. But let's see what else is coming out. They're gonna poke and regret when you spaz on them. Okay, they could have been a bad investment. They want to bully you because they're intimidated. Argue. They want you to argue with them, right? That's how they siphon your energy too. They want to extract your energy by having you argue with these motherfuckers. You don't give a fuck. Okay. There could be some racist motherfuckers in that energy. They feel like, how could you love yourself so much because of the way that you look? They feel like you should be inferior to them, right? They feel like you should put them on a higher pedestal than you put yourself, okay? Because of your skin tone, because of how you look, how you move, how you be. You don't give a fuck about none of them hating ass frequencies, okay? They gonna stay in them energies, and they gonna die in them energies, okay? Okay, yeah, spirit is like, it's clown behavior, okay? So you ain't paying in no mind for real. Right, these people who want to be doppelgangers in your energy. Right. Right. So folks could have been trying to, convince folks that you are a bad investment. But they are mistaken. They're finna have a rude awakening, okay? That's the thing. Just because I'm calm, cool, and collected, right? Divine Love Chosen, I'm still not above cussing a motherfucker out that needs to be cussed out. And I'll do it just like this. Just period. Heart's fully intact, okay? Guided by my ancestors. Just period. And these are the balanced messages I'm gonna pull. Um, but yeah, Divine Love Chosen. There's people in the energy on that type of time, and yeah, these higher ups been watching you. Yeah, but you live a balanced life. Not all love and light, but bliss and fire too. Okay? Your ancestors are holding you through. Mercury is here saying, say it with your chest. Okay? Just period. Like I said, you could be having karmic family or karmic past people from years and years and years ago still on your body because they're mad, right? They're mad about where you are in the here and now. Folks is in the energy resisting their own growth, trying to focus on yours. Okay. Yeah, past life relationship. They want to bully you because they're intimidated. They can't bully you. 9/11, as I say that, they can't bully you. They don't got the balls enough to do it in real life, face to face, one on one. They don't got the balls enough to do it in real life, right? So they feel like that they can energetically bully you. But you see right through that shit. Divine Love Chosen, you're in that energy now where you are cleansing. Spring is right around the corner, so do your spring cleaning. Okay. I just got me my new steamer. I'm excited. But um, yeah, y'all is in the energy cleansing and getting up on your protection rituals, staying up on your protection rituals, right? Um, however that may be, right? Not those ill-willed, wicked ones with wicked intentions. Just period. Over here, we, like I say all the time, we accept all religions and all practices um, that are with good intentions, right? Doesn't matter the differences or whatever the case may be. But yeah, these people from the past, right? And mind you, I was just talking about how, in one of my previous videos, I was just talking about how, um, I was just talking about how, you know, before I took this break, I was um, on here basically addressing my family karma, right? Releasing and addressing my family karma and shit that they wanted me to suppress, right? That they went hard trying to get me to suppress, because they live in the energy of denial. They live in the energy of falsehood, lies, deception, bullshit, right? And so we had already went through that. And then as I had took this break, social media break, coming up on here, reading energy, reading the same energy and the same bullshit. You even got into forgiveness, divine love chosen. And we do, right? We do. But we can also still acknowledge the here and now and the fuck shit that folks is on. Okay? They hate the truth, the balance, and the love that you embody. Okay? Yeah. Because you are a creative embodiment. Okay? Your ancestors is holding you through. Right? You don't need these, these investments rooted in wickedness, right? You're willing to walk away from any opportunity rooted in wickedness, any investment rooted in wickedness, because a part of your divine purpose, a deep part of your divine purpose is honoring, being genuine, right? And aligning with genuine love in your life, all around, in general, right? Within yourself, within your life, within your orb, right? So the energy can flow. And so these people who feel like you are a bad investment because, you embody a deep level of truth that they can't even grasp, a deep level of truth that, there's been people time and time again getting killed for, murdered for, and inventions and investments, and people disappearing and coming up missing for. You embody this deep level of truth and this deep level of faith and this deep level of fearlessness that a lot of people can't grasp because of their binds, their contracts, their egomania, their restrictions, right? Their commitment to lying to themselves. And so people feel like, a lot of people feel like you are a bad investment, but not your ancestors. Your ancestors is holding you through. Okay? You are the creative embodiment. You are the creation. Period. Right? A lot of people are, I seen a video the other day about, revolution, and how, a lot of people, I think I'm gonna post it. If I had saved it, I'm gonna post it. But basically, your embodiment is a revolution. So you're not worried about, activism. You're not whatchamacallit, like, what you do, what you embody, what you represent, what's in your heart is activism, is the activism. Okay? Okay, hold on. Let me just check out my window real quick. Yay! Watch out, Lala. Go ahead, Go ahead. Because if you run out this dual girl.
Mommy, shut the door real quick. I'm scared her.
It's too cold out here for her anyway.
Yep, I scared her right in your room. Yep.
Okay.
That's what you get, Lala.
Girl. All right, y'all. I'm not
Get your
gonna.
ass in there.
You get your ass in there. Thank you. Trying to cuss like mommy. Listen. All right. Yeah, honor your righteous anger, divine love chosen. Period. Like, honor your righteous anger. You know, a lot of these love and light workers and stuff like that who run most of the algorithm, they're so afraid of their anger, right? They're so afraid of their anger. They're so afraid of their lower vibrational emotions, right? They're so afraid of their wholeness, um, and what it will be perceived as. But yeah, honor your righteous anger, and you can still forgive them at the end of the day. But all I know is ain't nobody coming to fuck with me. Period. Ain't nobody coming to fuck with me. Cause I ain't getting rid of my demons. They resting. Okay? Period. My demons is not asleep. My demons is resting. Come fucking with me and you'll really find out. Period. In real life. Because I feel like there's a lot of people who feel like, you know, like they're energetically projecting because you aren't dealing with their bullshit. You aren't taking on their bullshit. You aren't taking on their lies, you know, the lies and whatchamacallit, you aren't allowing them access to your life because of their deception, because of their bullshit, because of the amount of hatred that they exude, right? In real life, right? These people from your past, right? And so we got panic at the bottom of the deck. These people from your past. Yeah, these past people, right? These past relationships, they're at a panic right now. They're in a panic right now. Panic is an overreaction to anticipated events, causing you to lose your sense of reason. It reminds you to slow your breath, calm down, and reassess the situation. You have the ability to recover from chaos and regain control. And I feel like that's what's been happening in your dreams as well. The people from the past has been coming up in your dreams, you know, partly because they're in the energy trying to fuck with you, but also because, you know, spirit is using that to keep you centered, keep you in your right mind, essentially, right? Especially if they're projecting, you know, fear or whatever the fuck the case may be, because they're, you know, projecting their own fear and insecurity and wickedness. Because it's really whatever. Ancestors like, I've been waiting for somebody to come fuck with my baby. See if your life won't be on the line. Threatening mine. Threatening my baby's life. Threatening my life. Period. Okay, what pops out? Jealousy. These people from the past, they carry a lot of jealousy and envy. Jealousy is the desire for what others have, reflecting anxiety about unachieved goals within yourself. When jealousy arises, reflect on the lessons it brings. It reminds you to focus on your own growth rather than comparing yourself to others. Period. They so focused on you, that that jealousy and that wickedness is sickening. They're gonna be sick forever in that jealousy. You are your own sacred space, divine love chosen. Miracle is a transformation that defies logic, showing you the infinite possibilities of the world. When a miracle appears, it reminds you to maintain faith, for anything is possible, and a miracle might just be around the corner. And that's the thing, like jealousy, listen, when you're hyper aware, when you're an empath, like you learn a lot of lessons early in life. Ain't nobody exempt from jealousy, but you have to really face yourself and face your emotions and overcome those kind of emotions, right? Like overcome comparing yourself to other people's lives, right? But yeah, y'all. So, um, I don't want to, shame the people who do feel jealousy and shit like that. But it's like, you gotta wake up from those things that cause you to still compare your life to other people's lives. When I align with, say if I align with another divine woman, I'm not, that I genuinely love, right? I'm not in the energy like and I realized this about myself, like I'm not in the energy, in my head, hating, talking shit, hating on a person's lives and shit like that. And that's a lot of the reason why too. Like say if you align with a divine friend, it's like, how do I say it? If you recognize those vibrations coming off of them, that's a lot of the reason why I keep my distance from people as well. I keep my distance from, watching their page. I keep my distance from, seeing what they're doing. But when I do come across them, I'm never reciprocating that energy because I'm able to surrender and be like, oh, I love this person, right? And surrender, right? Because divine love chosen, those who are, at the same frequency or similar frequency, your core vibration that you exude is love, right? Genuine love. And it's only until they're in the energy heavily projecting that your way that you're like, alright, fuck it. Like ready to unleash the dragon, like, you know what I mean? Ready to reciprocate what they give. But even then, you're able to set your boundaries and be like, nah, like I don't even want to exude that energy, so you gotta go. Well, you gotta give me my space essentially. um or you just shut down and um not even participate in whatever facade that they're trying to show you, because you feel the vibration coming up off of that body, right? And um then you would have to do those mental gymnastics of talking yourself out of your ego and reciprocating that bullshit energy of hating on somebody that you claim you love. Alright, we got hope coming out. Hope is a bridge to the future, helping you believe that tomorrow holds greater promise regardless of today's circumstances. Hold on to hope, as it will be the source of strength to move forward. Okay? Let's get another one for this jealousy shit. These past life relationships. Oh, well, they done already ruined their lives. Okay, fucking with you. Their whole entire lives. They done already ruined their lives fucking with you. Introspection. So if people, if people want to join their bandwagon and ruin their lives too, by all means. Okay? To each their own. Okay? Introspection is the process of self-reflection, allowing you to reevaluate your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Through introspection, you can discover your deeper needs and goals. bringing clarity and awakening to your inner world, right? So doing deep introspection about that jealousy energy. I would say, my early years, I felt it, right? Especially in romantic relationships. Um, when I wasn't, how do I say it? When I was less emotionally stable, right? I'm emotionally unstable too. Whatever y'all want to perceive me as, it don't matter to me. But when I was real, how do I say it? When I was real, like, just, how do I describe that time of my life? I mean, yeah, traumatized, right? Because when you're being loved right, you don't have no reason to be jealous, right? When you're being loved right and you're being loved genuinely and honestly from the frequency of genuine love, you don't have no reason to be jealous, right? Because you're able to communicate and talk about any issues, anything that may be illuminated, any tensions in the frequencies, right? And both parties are willing to do so. Both parties are carrying the emotional weight, not one person, right? Um, so yeah, these past life relationships who have really, these past karmic toxic relationships, or even in my younger days, and just being angry and lashing out on people, right? Um, even with my friends, right? Just being angry and lashing out on people. But basically, you could be having somebody in your energy, past life relationships, okay? Past life love, right? Past, it could be, um, and I'm talking years, right? This is energy coming from years, you know. But yeah, let's get some tarot cards and see what's up real quick. Clarify this past life relationship energy. What's going on? What needs to be illuminated? Right, they're trying to send, energetic confusion. Right, they could be in denial. We got the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. They confused about if they want to come towards you or not. Let them try it. With the Five of Swords energy, let them try it and see what happens. Okay, they're going to be stopped in their tracks. Your ancestors and your angels is going to be stomping all over their heads. Just period. And all over their life like they have been. Just period. We got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. It's that pride and that ego that your ancestors find hilarious on some real. They find so much humor and and tap dancing all over these motherfuckers' heads, okay? It's like they in the energy trying to control your wheel of fortune, right? They're trying to project the lack of control over your life or bad luck over your life, but that is exactly what they're receiving in their life. They keep receiving chaos after chaos, trying to turn your wheel of fortune around, okay? But Spirit is saying they're just writing their own bad karma. Page of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, how do I say it? Whatever you do go through, like, how do I say it, ancestors? Like, basically, you done been through the worst in your life already. So nothing that you can go through from this point on is as bad as what you done already been through. because you have been alchemizing your life, receiving your karma through experience, and also transforming it into your dharma, right? Learning them lessons and transforming it into your dharma. So even your recovery is a part of your dharma. Even your it's like even the hard lessons, right? And like I said, they're not as hard as what you done been through in your past. They're not as intense or chaotic as what you done been through in your past, but even your recovery is a blessing, is a miracle, is your dharma. Okay? Sometimes spirit puts you through the necessary pain so that you can receive the necessary miracles. And I'm not talking about, the extreme, excessive, wicked motherfuckers, destructive, masculine motherfuckers, right? It ain't no fucking race issue. It's a masculine man issue. It ain't no race issue. It's a masculine issue. Everybody just want to point fingers at one another. Oh, and which I agree. There are a lot of white people in this world who are a sickness to humanity. A lot of white people in this world abusing, who is spreading that disease across the world. But I also acknowledge that not all white people are on that type of timing as well, because I ain't racist at all, right? Exuding that hateful, resentful energy from our past. But also, while folks is pointing their fingers at white people because of their excessive and external brutality, there are a lot of cultures and a lot of people who do practice violence towards our nature, and because it's not as excessive and extreme as the sickest motherfuckers, which is a lot of the white folks, doesn't make people less or higher than or less than or on some sort of hierarchy, period. It's not a race issue. It's a man issue. It's a masculine issue. It's a toxic masculine issue. So yeah, Ace of Wands energy, Knight of Swords energy. There's people in that energy making bad investments and trying to attack you spiritually. I don't know what in their wicked minds. They need to go be hospitalized for real, for real. But they are making bad investments and going to see people to try to hex, jinx, and curse you, right? They don't probably, they don't stop for a while, and then they see you blessed, right? They see you opening your heart, keeping your heart open, moving forward with your life, right? Allowing new love in your life, learning your lessons, and just embracing your life, good or bad, regardless. And then they decide, oh, let me start up again. I've given it a break. Let me start up again and see if I can. Let me just try again and see if this time it'll work. After destroying their lives like real bad by all the wicked spell work and shit like that. Like I said, they not brave enough to really be on that in real life. They're not ballsy enough to really be on that in real life, just because of how hard your ancestors and your spirit team covers you. So yeah, they trying again. Yep, spirit said that's the truth. That's the truth. You ain't tell no lies, baby. That's the truth, okay? But let's see who this is before we end this reading for real. Clarify these energies. Clarify this energy. I already had the dreams revealed about the specific people in general, but I just want some clarity for y'all. Okay. We got a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. I'm picking up on karmic family, Capricorn energy. Karmic elder and the energy. Trapped in their head, going through it mentally, spiritually. I'm also picking up on masculine energies. And that person, they could be cloaked because they could be cloaked, right? What they're sending out is being returned right back to them with the Six of Pentacles. But they're being cloaked in the energy because they haven't came to the dreams. It's because they don't want to be revealed or found out that it's them. But they could be mad. They could be in their feelings that you have, you know, kept your distance, set your boundaries, especially through the sacred time of your life. You're not really trying to engage too much in talking to these toxic karmic family members, trying to spiritually attack you. And then if you allow them in, you know, because of how big your heart is, and if you allow them in, that gives them more room to spiritually affect you when you are open to their energy. I'm picking up on Libra energy as well, but because of the scale right here. Okay, this could be a karmic sister energy. Libra energy that you are heavily protected from. I'm also picking up that they ain't really about that in real life. You probably haven't spoken to this person in real life in ages. They ain't really about that in real life. And I'm also picking up that they, you know, they need to have people around them or backing them, or they feel like they want to gather people in order to try you because they can't do it by themselves, because they know they ain't fucking with you for real. And then we got this wicked ass Aquarius energy as well. Jealous and envious of your prosperity, basically. Still on you. This could be a karmic baby daddy, okay? Past life love, years and years ago. Yeah, heavily trapped in their head, trying to send spiritual attacks. They done stopped for a while, but they trying to send spiritual attacks again, thinking it's gonna work or have some sort of effect on you. They feel like they can get you to love them. They feel like they can get you back. They done basically slept around with your whole family and then feeling like, and with the whole fucking city that you're from, and feel like they can get you back. They done hex and jinx and curse your life, receive karma, receive death in the flesh, for hexing and jinxing and cursing you and your children, and they still ain't learned their lesson. So whatever may be, yeah. Like I said, with this Queen of Wands energy, Three of Coins, these karmic family members heavily in your energy. And at the end of the day, I forgive y'all wicked motherfuckers. Just period, okay? Yeah. There's a Queen of Wands energy that feel like they want to come towards you. And they just heavily in your energy, pulling on your energy. They probably also are trying to get information on new love in your life as well. Just in this wicked ass energy, okay? But we ain't gonna focus on that, right? Because At the end of the day, we ain't gonna allow them to manifest those kind of vibrations into our daughters' lives, into our children's lives. And the other Queen of Wands energies that I am destined to meet, that, you know, I will be open to, and, you know, having friendships with, and loving from a genuine space. But yeah, this is just clarity that, you know, that this Libra, Aquarius, and Leo energy, past life, family, still on your energy, still on your body, still wicked, still ain't learning their lessons, and still gonna get fucked up by life if it ain't you. Okay? I hope that helps. Hope it resonates. Divine love chosen. If it do, oh, also Capricorn energy. If it do, be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna go on about my day. Okay? Oh, yeah. I forgot outcome. Okay, because once I had seen this, I meant to ask the outcome. I already knew this energy was gonna come out though, but this is the outcome. Five of Wands energy, Tower, and the Ten of Swords. This is the outcome for them. Fucking with you and your energy. A lot of conflict, a lot of chaos, a lot of Tower moments, and a lot of Ten of Swords energy. Death energy, loss energy, transformative energy, transformation energy. I hope it helps, hope it resonates. If it do, fulfill the prophecy and follow me. If you need to find me anywhere, everything is in the description. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.